It's like a light ray in the sky. I'm not really, like, paying attention to that, if I'm being honest. Anyways, first 100 coins shine down. Very excited about that. I think we should go back to Serena Beach real quick. Continue with my deranged level decisions. Get up there, you know you want to. There we go. Yeah, so Yoshi, I don't know, Yoshi is, like, cool. He doesn't, like, do much in the overworld, even though he's here forever now, which is neat. But he's not doing a whole lot for us right now. He's just kind of up there. He still wants bananas. He will not be getting any for the time being. Where did I say I was going? Serena Beach, probably. Yeah, that seems about right. Serena Beach, one of the levels of all time. Bluebirds, like I said, we're getting those later. And I just spent like 8 minutes collecting my thoughts. Can I give you guys a piece of advice if you're trying to do commentary? Find an excuse to just kind of like sit down and collect your thoughts every once in a while. Like, I didn't talk through that entire section. So this is why, you know, I cut around it. It was 10 minutes for me. It was more like 15 seconds for you guys, probably. But, like, you know, much like a homophobic relative at the Thanksgiving dinner, sometimes you just kind of have to sit down and be quiet, and even if you know you should be talking, maybe you should just give it a rest and let things happen, okay? You can't change people's minds. That's something I've learned. Here's my life advice. Is this good life advice? There's a blue coin. Is this good life advice? Maybe, maybe not. I have learned in life that, like, trying to change people's minds is actually just, like, a massive waste of time. Some people, they dig their heels in. Even if you present them with exactly, like, correct information that disproves them, they will... Other blue coin? They will just dig their heels in, and for the end of their days, they will sometimes present wrong information just to spite you. Listen, I have a feeling you can help me out again. See, the hotel is full of ghosts. It's like, I don't know, it's the Twitter mindset, right? It's like, you can't argue with people on the internet, especially on the internet. Because you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna say, like, haha, you have not partaken in a certain activity I don't really want to mention on the show. Ouch. Ouch. And it's like, oh, also a certain part of your body is very small, haha. And it's like, you can't really fight back against that. Mainly because, if you try and fight back against that in any way, shape, or form, they're just gonna hit you with a, oh yeah, I knew it. Of course, that would only be true if you would be, trying to say that. They have the option of, like, getting down to their level, and just throwing petty insults that don't matter at people. Or, like, just walking away, really. Oh, no. Oh, this is the bad one. Oh, so I have a funny story about this secret level. First off, some helpful intel you might find, or I might find, rather. Excuse me, these stews are getting in my way. I think that's what they're called. There's a little one up there. I will be needing it. Break these bricks. So funny story about this secret level. On my very first try on this secret level, I got to the very end, and then I died on the last jump, and then I said, wow, okay, that one wasn't that bad. I guess I can just do that again. And then I proceeded to spend the next 20 minutes of my limited time on this earth doing this secret level over and over and over again, dying at various points. I think I've died on basically everything you could consider an obstacle in this level I've probably died on. This is where the death counter might be seeing more than just a hilarious bit where I put the death counter on screen and then it's like, aha, just kidding, it was actually a 0. Which, by the way, I think that was a really funny bit, in my opinion. Comment below what you thought of that bit, or do it on the video where it was, it'd probably make more sense. I mean, this cog is the main issue. It's the main culprit. It's so slippery. It just, you have to ride it for quite a while. Me up there. Oh. Okay, it's fine. And then after this, you have the sand arena issue. This sand palace is not very fun, I find. At least you can hang onto the sides of it. That's nice. One saving grace of it. Come on. You can't get cocky with this is the problem. Oh, do it. They put a stew there then. Oh. When I was thinking about putting a death counter in this series for the secret levels, this was the one where I was like, I gotta do it for this one. But thankfully we avoided it. Good lord. And now I'm suddenly starting to think, hey, maybe maybe that whole death counter thing is just going to be a one-time bit, and I'm not actually going to use it in a legitimate way anymore. That'd be something. I don't know. I'd be fine with it. I'm a big fan of bits, if you couldn't tell. I like bits. I like not like on Twitch. Although if people did give me money for doing nothing, I'd be okay with that too. I'm not a big fan of just like bits or gimmicks. I'm very much a what you see is what you get kind of guy, I guess. I'm just like, man, it is what it is. Okay. I don't like to. I know that's like red coins on the water. I know that like the whole thing about YouTube is you're supposed to be unique and individual and like, oh, you're supposed to follow the trends, but like, listen, it's no secret that like these Let's Plays, I guess, yeah, these are Let's Plays, okay? It's no secret that like Let's Plays are kind of dead. They're not really a thing anymore unless your name is Trigger Conroy. In which case he's been doing this for like ever, so he has a pass. He also makes good content, so fair to him. But, like, this style of commentating over video games is not... It's not popular anymore. It was at the early days of YouTube. It obviously isn't anymore. And I'm now realizing that I keep bringing this conversation topic up in, like, every single series. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that this is just kind of the content I want to make. I really, really enjoy making this content. And, yeah, I mean, the fact that, like, people watch it is really great. I wouldn't say I have... It's difficult to say that there's, like, inspirations, right? Because, like, who are my inspirations? I'm not really sure. Because everyone in the early days of YouTube did commentate over video game style gameplay. Let's plays, if you will. And, like, I would say my two main inspirations are probably Sugar Conroy. He was my favorite YouTuber back in the day. I loved his content. I've fallen out of love with it now, but, you know, everyone grows up eventually, I guess. We'll get that one in the second pass, don't worry about it. And I guess Northern Lion, because... And I wouldn't even say it's like an inspiration kind of thing. It's more of just like a... Hey, this style of, like, commentate over video game, you know, people can still do that, and people will still watch it. Isn't that cool? Not that I'm doing this for people to watch it, but it's always... It's an incredible motivation boost to have people watch and like the videos. It's like, oh, wow, people do care. Besides just my personal friends, although if you are a personal friend of mine, I do still... It was always going to happen, okay? It was a rough run. If you are a personal friend, I do still enjoy that you watch my videos, but it's nicer when it's a complete stranger that doesn't already have the bias of, you know, the years of friendship behind this to be like, oh, let's check out what real name insert here is doing. No, it's a man named Crispy Salsa with Squidward tentacles as his avatar. He's playing Super Mario Sunshine in the year 2022/2023, depending on when this goes out. Was he nuts? This is, by the way, this is the worst part of the game, when you have to, when you have to get kicked out of the level and then go back in and then see all these cutscenes again and again and again just to redo the shine. I'm thinking, okay, I really want to do this on the fastest blooper. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go down a notch, okay? I tried many times in my casual playthrough to do this on the fastest blooper, and it's, like, actually really, really hard. Because there's a red coin in between two boats that we didn't get at the end there. That one is, like, brutal. Because you just, like... You're supposed to kind of jump in between them or go between them normally, and it's rough when you're on the fastest boy. So we're toning it down a notch, okay? Still can't get that coin, but we'll get on the rebound this time, I promise. What else has been happening in the news? I guess it's not something I should talk about, considering, you know, not sure when this is going out. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I like to try and stay educated to an extent, but at some point you just gotta be like, man, I'm just done. Which feels weird, because, like, ever since I got off Twitter, ever since I've been consuming less of content that I know I don't enjoy, it's a lot of just, like... I guess you are what you eat, is what I'm trying to say. And, like... I used to eat in terms... I used to consume, if you would, a lot of just, like, objectively negative content. And I'm getting better. I'm getting better at just, like, weeding out the good from the bad. I really hope I don't crash into something, man. I am on a crash course to collision in a second. Give me one chance. Okay, we nailed it. You know, I used to consume a lot of bad content. I'm getting better at it now. And I don't know, part of me just kind of feels like I'm missing out. The other part of me is like, it's probably for the best if I stay away from Twitter and the such. Oh yeah, you do still have to collect the shine, hilariously. Even though the timer is stopped, you better get this shine without crashing, otherwise you're doing the whole mission again. There we go. Nailed it. That's shine number 29. My blue coin to shine number being equal is in shambles after the 100 coin mission. Delfino Plaza. I'll check out the light ray in a second, okay? Or will I do it right now? No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna get the world's fastest shine. It would have been a lot faster if it came out of Bianco Hills. It is what it is. Worst water spray ever. Asked to leave the Super Mario Sunshine community. Now that we have the turbo nozzle, I remember what it's called. There's literally a shine sprite right over here. It's just, there it is. Oh, there we go. That's it. There's a shine sprite right there. Shine sprite? Shine sprite. Here's the thing, right? Bowser Jr. is responsible for hiding these, right? Do you think, like... Do you think at some point he just got lazy? And he was like, I'll just put one in the building over here, they won't find it. I'll put one in the church bell, who cares? Shadow Mario's back, he's got that nozzle. I realized we haven't actually used it yet. Like, at some point he just gave up, right? He was like, fine, I'll just, like... I hid so many of these in, like, real levels, and I'll just start putting them wherever I want now, okay? Oh, boy. This is, I mean, it's a Shadow Mario chase across the rooftops. You know it's going to take me a while. Just give me a second, guys, okay? Give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, we're off to a rough start. that was a long time. I was just about to rocket jump too. Yo, shout out to TF2. You got the rocket nozzle. New world's fastest shine incoming, by the way. We do the rocket nozzle. It's purely for just like big vertical movements like this. And there's a big thing on the top of the lighthouse, which I mentioned when we unlock this area. And you can break it. It's a shine sprite. This will not be the first time we get a shine sprite very easily with the power of the rocket nozzle. Now we have all the nozzles. We got the hover nozzle, rocket nozzle, the turbo nozzle. You guys know the drill. I don't know what I was talking about. Sure, it wasn't important. We got 31 shines. And you know what? Let's go to the big light ray next. I'm feeling good about the light ray situation in Delfino Plaza. Sorry, I just had a... There was a bit of a burp situation, like, literally the second when that cutscene ended. I do very much enjoy... Do I enjoy editing? I would say I do, yeah. Anyways, you go up with this light ray and you look at the sun, which I wouldn't advise doing in real life, and you get to a new world. In real life, the world you get to is permanent eye damage and cataracts, so you know, don't do that, please. Yeah, I would say I enjoy editing, if you have to ask. It's just kind of like satisfying to take... Like, I remember the first time I had to seriously edit in Pikmin 2 was when I went to the... It was episode 9 to 11, I think. It was like an hour. It was like over an hour of footage, and I cut out like maybe over 2 minutes of it or whatever. And it's really satisfying taking any amount of footage and just being like, oh, I can cut this out, I can cut this out, I can cut this out. And it's like, even though I cut out, like, you know, only 2 minutes out of an hour-long product, it still felt good to be like, that's 2 minutes no one ever has to see, because it was really boring. And, you know, I've been trying to cut out the loading times in these when I can, because they're a bit long, and if I'm not talking about something, it's like, just not even a point. But it's just, I don't know. I like to try and keep I like to cut out the chaff, you know, I'm a big chaff cutter guy. Which I'm not a big, like, farmer. I've never really understood what chaff even is. But I very much enjoy having a nice tight finished product. I think the main issue with a lot of things nowadays is there's just too much. There's that one rule. I mean, it's not like a rule. It's just kind of like or more of a guesstimation. Hey, look, it's this guy again. It's more of a guesstimation, basically saying, like, in any given piece of media, you can erase the first, like, what, 33% of it, and you don't lose much. I think that's pretty true in most cases. That's why I don't have, like, a real intro for these. I just kind of do whatever I want. I just say, hey, welcome back. Funny Mario sleeping on thing, and then, you know, and then we're back, and then that's it. Anyways, this guy's on the waterfall, and we uncork it. That's why I don't really... I guess going back to the little gimmick conversation, that's why I don't have an intro, is why I don't really have... I don't have, like, a dedicated outro. I try, but it's not 100%. It's just kind of a lot of, I just like to get right into things, you know? I see my analytics, I see how many people click on the first 3 seconds of the video and then stop. Which is fair, by the way, I do the same thing. But I want to keep people engaged from right the get-go, so you're not missing out on anything important, hopefully. Tell you what I forgot to do. You have 32 shines now, that's more than 30. Listen, when you saw the light ray, it was very exciting. I want to try to go to a new world once we have it unlocked, even though hilariously there is another world we could go to that I don't really want to go to right now. Anyways, we're gonna get the rocket nozzle real quick. Excuse me, we're gonna get the rocket nozzle real quick. Rocket nozzle is red, and the other nozzle, turbo nozzle, is gray. I know my colors, Source Dude, just trust me. There's a man with sunglasses in every level, and if you come over here and talk to him after you get 30 shines, I love the sunshine, but ooh, is it ever bright. Here, little man, try a pair of my special sunshades. They're cool. Yeah, you're styling now. Come back and talk to me, we don't need them anymore. That's cool. In every level you can get sunglasses when you get 30 shines. It does, as you see, turn down the brightness on the screen, which I think is nice. And anyways, they're... Don't talk to me. There we go. Elite gamer detected. Please. Oh, this is... I'm a little too high up. There we go. Okay. Anyways, there are two of these dirty bells. You just gotta clean them and then you get a shine out of it. Okay, you're not getting a blue coin out of these, that's for sure. I'm still not like 100% on the physics of this thing. Sometimes it feels like it's cleaning, and sometimes it really feels like it isn't. Anyways, yeah, 30 shines. He has sunglasses. He's in every level. The issue with it is that it does not stay between shines. Once you get a shine, it disappears until you talk to him again, which I think sucks. You know, this game pioneered Mario having different outfits before Odyssey, even. And I feel like they could have done a better job with it. But oh well, that's just my opinion. They could have added New Game Plus to this game. Oh, wouldn't that have been exciting? What's that game called? The Callisto Protocol or whatever? That was like they're adding New Game Plus's DLC. It's like, man, they really just get away with making games half-finished nowadays, and people still buy them and hype them up and think they're good and make videos on them. And I'm desperately asking for you to get on this ledge. It just doesn't matter anymore, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I was excited by a modern video game being released, but that's just my opinion. Listen, we're styling with the shades. Not quite a good frame because of the flagpole, but we got our 33rd shine. I'm feeling good. And I'll tell you something, on the subject of the rocket nozzle and also looking at this opening cutscene every single time we get a shine, There's another shine. There's like 3 shines in this game that are just use the rocket nozzle and go over here. There's another shine we can get really easily. You might have noticed in the opening cutscene there's a shine sprite over here that is exceptionally dirty. Honestly, like, I don't want to spend too much time in one area, but I know that I've been spending a lot of time in Delfino Plaza as of late. Nice camera controls. I really am just getting this just so that I don't have to look at it. Don't look at that pipe, okay? It's a spoiler. I really am just doing this right now. I'm trying to, anyways. Please. I just want to clean off the shine sprite just so I don't have to look at it every single time in the opening cutscene. Come on, man. This might take a while. Well, at least I got a blue coin out of it. Okay, listen. I'd love to sit here and blame the controls. It's just me, okay? I'm just bad at video games. Oh, you know what? We're up here now. I'm gonna get our shine sprite nice and clean. It's just so depressing looking at this black tar all over the shine sprite. Clean every last bit of it off. Get a shine sprite. I think we have to go actually up and... Yeah, we have to go up and above for this. That pipe is... I think that pipe is actually the final world. Yeah, no, we've been to every world except for that one. Kind of switching nozzles is a bit awkward. Okay, this you guys all know it's gonna take me a while. You feel free to point and laugh, okay? I'm your little monkey dancing around that can't play video games very well. It's not that bad getting up to the Shine Gate itself. It's just getting up to that little area is a bit awkward. Okay, we're done with Delfino Plaza for a while. I know we've been spending a lot of time here. Time to go somewhere else, please. It isn't in that pipe, because I don't really want to go there yet. Look how clean and nice that Shine Sprite is. How beautiful. You know where we can go? Let's go to Rico Harbor. I was thinking about it earlier. I think Rico Harbor might be my favorite world. It's not even, like, particularly, like, well-designed. I mean, don't talk to me about game design, okay? I'm not particularly knowledgeable. It's just like... Okay, this is Mission 7. Sorry for the long pause. Shadow Mario Revisited. Hilariously, we haven't seen him in a level yet. That's the secret ones in the overworld. Don't talk about it. So every 7th mission, by the way, Shadow Mario shows up and you have to chase him down and spray water at him. This might take a while. Don't talk to me about how, like, well-designed levels are. I just think that, like... I don't know, there's something about this level that keeps me coming back. It keeps me interested, it keeps me sane. It's fun. This mission itself is not very fun. I hate how he stalls like that and just waits for you to hit him. So yeah. I don't know, I like Rico Harbor. Something about the aesthetics of it are very fun. But, you know, in the meantime, we're chasing down Shadow Mario. You guys know how it is on these precarious platforms. That was, not that bad. I'll remember this. Yeah, sure, buddy. It was not that bad, but man, I am notoriously terrible at, like, shooting water and moving. And also, look at Flood going nuts. Just chasing down Shadow Mario is a real effort on my part. But man, it's, that one wasn't too bad. It was a lot better than my casual attempt, I can tell you that. Thankfully, we'll never have to see that one.